In 2025, it's time to rebuild. But let me tell you, rebuilding doesn't mean starting over. No, no. Rebuilding means looking at the pieces of your life, the ones that might feel broken, the ones that have been battered by time, and saying, this is not the end of my story. This is the beginning of my breakthrough. You've been through the storm, you've been through the fire, and right now you might feel like you're standing in the ashes of what was. But hear me when I say this, the ashes are not your burial ground. The ashes are the fertile soil where your new life is going to spring up. That's the power of resurrection. That's the power of transformation. Understand this 2025 is the year of your reinvention. You don't have to carry the weight of the past. You don't have to drag the chains of yesterday's failures into tomorrow's promises. I'm talking about a new strength rising up inside of you. I'm talking about resilience, the kind that says, I've been knocked down, but I'm not staying down. I've been through hell, but I'm coming out like gold. Rebuild your mindset. It all starts here. The battlefield is in your mind, and if you win that battle, you win the war. Get clear about your purpose. Don't wait for permission to live the life you were meant to live. You are more than the sum of your mistakes. You are more than the limitations people tried to place on you. It's time to elevate your thinking and elevate your life. You've got to focus on what's ahead, not what's behind. Self-discovery is the journey of peeling back the layers, of diving deep into your own soul and understanding who you truly are. It's not just about finding out what you like or dislike, but about uncovering the deepest parts of yourself, the things that make you tick, the things that ignite passion inside of you, and yes, even the things that challenge you and make you uncomfortable. This process requires courage, because to truly discover yourself, you have to confront the things you've hidden from, the things you've denied, and sometimes even the things you've been too afraid to acknowledge. But it's in facing these truths that you find power, you find your strength, you find your authenticity. Self-discovery is about owning your story. Every chapter, every twist, every turn is about understanding that your past, with all its pain and triumphs, does not define you, it refines you. Through self-discovery, you recognize that the lessons you've learned, the mistakes you've made, and the challenges you faced have shaped you into the person you are meant to become. It's an ongoing process, a continual evolution. To discover yourself, you must spend time in solitude. You need quiet moments where you can hear your own thoughts, reflect on your experiences, and ask yourself the tough questions. Who am I really? What do I stand for? What do I want out of this life? The answers don't come from the noise of the world. They come when you are still enough to listen to your own heart, your own desires, and your own truth. And through this journey of self-discovery, you will realize that you are not a fixed entity. You are constantly evolving, constantly growing. What you discover today may change tomorrow, and that's okay. The process of discovering yourself is less about finding the final answer and more about embracing the beauty of the ongoing journey of learning and unlearning, of embracing both the light and the dark within you. When you start to know yourself, you unlock a new level of clarity. You begin to understand why you react the way you do, why you make the choices you make, and how to break free from old patterns that no longer serve you. You tap into your intuition, your inner compass, and suddenly you're not wandering aimlessly through life anymore. You're walking with purpose, with intention, and with a sense of direction. This journey is unique for each individual. It's not something that can be rushed or forced. It unfolds at its own pace. And as you discover yourself, you'll realize that you have the power to shape your destiny. You can become the person you were always meant to be because you've taken the time to know exactly who that person is. A dream is more than just a fleeting thought or a whimsical desire. It's the vision of a future that pulls you forward, even when everything around you may seem uncertain. Dreams are the heartbeat of possibility, the spark of potential that reminds you that anything is possible. But you see, dreams are not just to be dreamed, they are to be chased, nurtured, and transformed into reality. Dreams give you purpose. They give you a reason to wake up in the morning with determination in your heart and fire in your soul. Without dreams, life can become routine, monotonous, a cycle of existence without inspiration. But when you have a dream, something shifts. You start seeing the world through different eyes. You begin to look beyond your current circumstances and visualize something greater. You start asking yourself, what if? That's where everything begins to change. To dream is to dare. It's about stepping into the unknown, moving beyond the familiar and saying, I believe in what I can't yet see. It requires courage to embrace the uncertainty, to endure the doubts, and to push past the obstacles that may stand in your way. Your dream will never come with a guarantee of ease or certainty, but it comes with the promise of fulfillment, growth, and transformation. A dream is also a challenge to your comfort zone. It stretches you in ways you never thought possible. It forces you to grow, to think bigger, to act bolder. When you dream, you move beyond the limitations that have been imposed on you by others or by yourself. It makes you question, why can't I do this? Why can't I have that? Dreams empower you to rise up against the odds, to redefine what success means to you, and to break free from the confines of fear and doubt. The pursuit of your dream requires persistence. There will be setbacks, times when the dream seems impossible, when failure knocks on your door, when things don't go according to plan. But a dream is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who are willing to endure the long nights, the struggles, the disappointments, and still keep moving forward. It's about holding on to the vision even when reality seems to be pulling you in a different direction. Your dream is a reflection of your potential. It's a glimpse into who you are becoming, not just who you are right now. But to bring that dream to life, you have to put in the work. You have to take action. You have to show up. Even when it feels like the world is telling you to stay down, dreams don't work unless you do. They don't manifest themselves. They are brought to life by the sweat, the tears, and the commitment you put into them. When you focus on your dream, you begin to see how much of your life aligns with it. You start noticing the opportunities that were always there, but you never saw them because you weren't looking with the eyes of someone on a mission. You begin to understand the importance of surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support your vision. You begin to realize that your dream isn't just about you, it's about impacting the world, touching lives, and leaving a legacy that speaks to the power of what happens when you follow your heart and pursue your purpose. Dreams are not meant to be lived in your mind, they are meant to be lived in your reality. To make your dream real, you must turn it into a goal, break it down into actionable steps, and execute it with unwavering belief. You will face challenges along the way, but your dream will give you the strength to keep going. And when you look back, you won't just see the struggles, you'll see the person you became in the process, the person who had the courage to keep dreaming, keep fighting, and keep moving forward. Your dream is waiting for you. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in spite of it. It's the force that drives you to act when every fiber of your being is screaming for you to stay safe, stay comfortable, stay small. Courage is what pushes you to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to face the challenges that lie ahead, even when the outcome is uncertain. It is the silent strength that speaks to you when doubt tries to convince you to turn back. Courage is not always loud or dramatic. It often comes in quiet moments when you have to make a decision to keep going despite the odds. It's the voice inside of you that says, I may not have all the answers, but I believe in the journey. I believe in myself. And sometimes that's all it takes to move mountains. It's the willingness to stand in the face of adversity, to stare down the obstacles that seem insurmountable, and to refuse to be intimidated by the magnitude of the challenge ahead. True courage is the courage to be yourself. In a world that constantly tries to shape and mold you into something else, courage is the strength to stay true to who you are, to live authentically and unapologetically. It's about having the guts to speak your truth, to stand firm in your beliefs, and to walk a path that may not always be popular, but is true to your heart. Courage is knowing that the opinions of others, the judgments of society, and the fears of those around you do not define your worth or your purpose. Courage is also the ability to start over. It's the strength to begin again after failure, after rejection, after falling short of your expectations. It takes courage to rise from the ashes of your mistakes, to get back up when life knocks you down, and to keep going even when it feels like the world is against you. Each time you rise, you grow stronger. Each time you decide that you won't be defined by your past, you build more courage. It's a muscle that gets stronger with use, and every act of bravery, no matter how small, adds to its power. To be courageous is to trust in your ability to figure things out. It's about having faith that even when the road ahead is unclear, you have what it takes to navigate it. Courage is knowing that you don't have to have all the answers right now, but you have the ability to learn, adapt, and grow as you move forward. It's about embracing uncertainty and stepping into the unknown with the belief that you'll find your way. Courage is also about vulnerability. It's the willingness to open yourself up, to expose your heart and your dreams to the world, knowing that you may face criticism, rejection, or pain. But it's in that vulnerability that true strength is born. It's in taking that risk of being seen, being heard, and being understood that you discover a new kind of power. Courage isn't just about fighting the external battle sometimes. It's about facing the internal battles, the fears, the doubts, and the insecurities that hold you back from reaching your full potential. Courage is the fuel that pushes you beyond your limits. It's what propels you forward when everything within you tells you to quit. It's the refusal to let fear dictate your actions, to let past failures define your future, and to let discomfort rule your choices. Courage allows you to step into the unknown, to trust in the process, and to move forward even when you can't see the whole staircase. It's the spark that keeps you moving when others would have given up. The more you embrace courage, the more you realize that it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes courage is simply showing up when you don't feel like it. It's putting in the work when you're tired, continuing to push when you're discouraged, and taking the next step even when you don't have all the answers. Courage becomes a way of life, a mindset that says, no matter what comes my way, I am capable of facing it. I am capable of rising above it. And in that journey of embracing courage, you come to understand that you are not alone. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, who has ever overcome adversity, who has ever made a mark on this world has done so with courage. You are part of a legacy of brave souls who have chosen to live boldly, to embrace the unknown, and to face their fears head on. Courage is not something you are born with, it is something you build. Every decision, every step, every moment that you choose to move forward in the face of fear builds more courage inside of you. And with each act of courage, you come closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be.
Success is not a destination, but a journey, a series of small steps, each one bringing you closer to your potential, your dreams, and your purpose. It's not about reaching a specific point and saying, I've made it. True success is about the evolution of who you are, the growth you experience, and the impact you make along the way. It is a mindset, a daily commitment to rise above the challenges and keep pushing forward, even when the road gets tough. Um, Success begins with a vision. You can't achieve what you can't see. It's the clarity of knowing where you're headed, understanding your why, and seeing beyond your present circumstances. It's about setting goals that inspire you, goals that challenge you, and goals that force you to stretch beyond what you thought was possible. Without vision, you're just drifting through life, reacting instead of creating. But vision alone isn't enough. Success demands action. It requires more than just planning, dreaming, and wishing. It's about rolling up your sleeves and putting in the work. It's about consistency, discipline, and the ability to keep moving forward, even when the results don't show up immediately. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, your vision remains a dream locked in your mind. Success also requires resilience. You will face setbacks. You will encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. You will experience moments of failure. But success is not about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back stronger, to look at the challenges as opportunities for growth. Uh, I'm really about you will count moving forward when it feels like everything is falling apart. Every failure is a lesson, and with each lesson, you gain strength and clarity to push even further. Focus is another key ingredient to success. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But those who succeed are the ones who learn to focus on their goals, to tune out the noise, and to dedicate their energy to what aligns with their purpose. Success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things with intensity and intentionality. It's about prioritizing what matters most and giving it your full attention, even when other things try to pull you in different directions. Success is also a matter of mindset. A positive, growth oriented mindset is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who never get started. It's about seeing obstacles as temporary, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, and believing that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. The right mindset can turn ordinary actions into extraordinary results. It enables you to keep going when others quit, to push through the doubts, and to maintain your belief in yourself, even when the road is unclear. True success is deeply rooted in self-belief. It's about having the confidence to take risks, to make decisions that others might not understand, and to trust in your ability to figure things out along the way. Self-belief is the foundation of all great achievements. When you believe in yourself, you are more likely to take bold actions, to stand up for what you want, and to navigate through the tough moments without losing sight of your goals. Success becomes inevitable when you believe that it's possible. Success is not defined by material wealth or external validation. While these things can be a byproduct of success, they are not the core of it. True success is found in living with purpose, in aligning your actions with your values, and in making a difference in the lives of others. It's about creating a life that you are proud of, one that reflects your deepest desires, your values, and your impact on the world around you. When you live with purpose, success becomes less about the things you accumulate and more about the person you become. The pursuit of success also requires patience. It's easy to become impatient, to want results quickly, especially in a world that celebrates instant gratification. But success takes time. It takes perseverance, dedication, and a willingness to stay the course, even when the journey feels long. Those who succeed understand that every great achievement is built over time through consistent effort, learning from mistakes, and making small improvements every single day. Success is a balance of hard work, persistence, and the right mindset. It is about moving forward with faith and confidence, even when the path is unclear. Um, it is about trusting the process, even when the results aren't immediate, and knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Success doesn't come easily, but when you stay focused on your vision, work hard with consistency, and bounce back from failure with resilience, you'll realize that success was never just a destination. It was a journey you were always capable of completing. Faith is the foundation that holds everything together when life seems unpredictable and uncertain. It's the unwavering belief that something greater than yourself is guiding your steps, even when you cannot see the way forward. Faith is what keeps you grounded when the world around you feels like it's falling apart, when circumstances seem to challenge every dream and every hope you've ever had. It is the quiet confidence that no matter how stormy the journey gets, you are not walking alone. And so, faith is not just a belief in something external, whether it's a higher power, the universe, or a purpose greater than yourself, but also a belief in yourself. It's the belief that you have the strength, resilience, and capability to overcome whatever life throws at you. Faith is trusting that you are equipped with everything you need to succeed, even when you don't have all the answers. It's the belief that your setbacks, your mistakes, and your failures do not define you, but rather refine you. Every challenge is a step toward greater growth and wisdom. Um, Having faith doesn't mean the road will be easy. It doesn't mean that things will always go according to your plan or that you will never face obstacles. No, faith is what sustains you through the trials, what pushes you forward when things aren't going as expected, and what helps you trust the process even when the outcome is unclear. Faith is knowing that the obstacles you face today are the preparation for the opportunities that await tomorrow. It's a beautiful. Dreaming has gone a long way. It is the trust that the seeds you plant in moments of uncertainty will bloom in ways you cannot yet imagine. Faith is about patience. It's about understanding that some things take time to unfold. Not every door opens immediately, and not every breakthrough happens on your timeline. Faith teaches you to wait with expectation, to keep moving forward even when things seem delayed or when the results don't match your timeline. It's the ability to maintain peace in your heart while you wait for your breakthrough, knowing that what is meant for you will come when the time is right. Faith also involves action. It's not enough to believe in something without doing your part. Faith is the driving force behind the decisions you make, the steps you take, and the work you put in every single day. It is about trusting that your efforts, no matter how small, are contributing to the bigger picture. Faith gives you the courage to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to follow your instincts, even when the path seems unclear. It's about walking forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported by something greater than yourself, even when the world seems to doubt you. Um, Faith is hope in its purest form. It is the belief that things can get better, that no situation is permanent, and that brighter days are ahead. It doesn't deny the reality of challenges or struggles, but it holds on to the belief that change is possible, growth is achievable, and that transformation is within reach. Faith keeps your eyes on the bigger picture, even when the immediate circumstances make it hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. um, Faith requires letting go of control. It is the understanding that not everything is in your hands and some things are beyond your comprehension. It's about surrendering to the flow of life, trusting that the universe, your higher power, or whatever you believe in is guiding you in the right direction. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is letting go and trusting that what's meant for you will come to you at the right time, in the right way, and in the right form. Faith is also about believing in the unseen. It's the assurance that even when you don't see immediate results, even when nothing appears to be moving in the direction you hoped, progress is still happening. Faith is the ability to trust that there's something happening behind the scenes, even when you can't yet see it with your eyes. It's a deep knowing that your prayers, your intentions, your hard work, and your heart's desires are being woven into your reality. Even when it feels like you're standing still. When you have faith, you develop an inner strength that no circumstance can shake. It becomes the anchor that holds you steady in rough seas, the lighthouse that guides you when you feel lost. Faith reminds you that every setback is a setup for something greater. Every failure, a lesson that prepares you for future success. It teaches you to see beyond your current situation and trust that the challenges you face today are shaping you into the person you need to be for tomorrow. Ultimately, faith is about knowing that your journey is not in vain, that your efforts are not wasted, and that the universe is conspiring to bring you everything you need. Faith enables you to move with purpose, even in the face of uncertainty, to keep pressing on and to believe that no matter what happens, you are exactly where you need to be.
A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed but can be developed and enhanced over time. It is the understanding that you are not limited by your current circumstances, past failures, or present challenges, but that you have the power to change, evolve, and grow. People with a growth mindset don't view mistakes or setbacks as a reflection of their worth. Instead, they see them as opportunities for learning and improvement. They embrace challenges knowing that each one is a chance to expand their skills and knowledge. A growth mindset means that you believe effort leads to progress. You understand that talent alone is not enough to achieve greatness, but consistent hard work, persistence, and dedication are essential to success. You are willing to put in the time and energy required to master new skills, to learn from feedback, and to push past obstacles. The willingness to keep going when things get tough, when the road ahead is uncertain, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who quit when faced with adversity. Having a growth mindset also means that you welcome criticism and constructive feedback. Instead of feeling threatened or defensive, you use feedback as a tool for improvement. You understand that others' perspectives can offer valuable insights and help you see things you might have missed. You are open to suggestions and view criticism not as a judgment of your abilities, but as a roadmap for growth. This mindset allows you to continuously improve and evolve because you are not afraid to confront your weaknesses or acknowledge areas where you can do better. A growth mindset is deeply rooted in resilience. It is the ability to bounce back from failure, not as a sign of defeat, but as an opportunity to recalibrate and try again. People with a growth mindset understand that failure is not permanent and that it's part of the journey to success. Rather than being discouraged by failure, they analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and come back stronger. They know that success doesn't come overnight, but through persistence and learning from mistakes. People with a growth mindset are self-motivated and self-disciplined. They do not wait for external validation or motivation to keep moving forward. They set their own standards and hold themselves accountable for their progress. They are proactive in seeking out opportunities for learning and growth, whether it's through reading, taking on new challenges, or seeking out mentors who can help them level up. The drive to keep improving comes from within, not from external rewards or recognition. A growth mindset also encourages curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. You are not afraid to ask questions, explore new ideas, or take risks in the pursuit of understanding. People with a growth mindset are always looking for ways to expand their horizons, whether through new experiences, deeper learning, or trying things that take them out of their comfort zone. They approach life with a sense of wonder and excitement, knowing that there is always something new to discover, and they embrace the journey of continuous self-improvement. In addition, a growth mindset fosters adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and those with a growth mindset are better equipped to navigate changes, challenges, and disruptions. They know that change is inevitable, and that being able to adjust to new circumstances is key to thriving. Rather than resisting change, they view it as a natural part of life and an opportunity to develop new skills, solve problems creatively, and discover new ways of doing things. Their ability to adapt helps them stay relevant and resilient no matter what life throws their way. A growth mindset also nurtures optimism and a positive outlook. You believe that with the right effort and attitude, any challenge can be overcome. This mindset encourages you to look for the silver lining in difficult situations and to find solutions rather than dwell on problems. Even in the face of adversity, you maintain the belief that you have the power to improve and that there is always a way forward. This optimism fuels your actions and makes you more likely to take the risk necessary to achieve your dreams. A growth mindset means understanding that learning never stops. It's not about reaching a point where you are done growing, but about constantly seeking opportunities for development, no matter your age, experience, or achievements. People with a growth mindset view learning as a lifelong process, not just something that happens in school or formal settings. They are committed to continuous self-improvement and are always looking for ways to expand their knowledge, broaden their skills, and grow as individuals. Finally, a growth mindset leads to a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you believe that growth is possible and that you have the ability to shape your future, every effort becomes meaningful. You are not just chasing external accomplishments or rewards. You are on a journey of self-mastery with the satisfaction of knowing that every step forward is an achievement in itself. This sense of purpose helps you stay committed even in the face of challenges, because you know that the work you are doing is not just for the end result, but for the person you are becoming along the way. Empowerment is the process of gaining the confidence, strength, and authority to take control of your own life, decisions, and circumstances. It is the understanding that you hold the power to shape your destiny, to overcome obstacles, and to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. Empowerment is not just about gaining external approval or recognition. It is about realizing your own potential and tapping into the resources within you. It is about knowing that no matter the situation, you have the ability to rise above it, to take charge, and to steer your own path. Empowerment starts with self-awareness. It requires you to recognize your strengths, acknowledge your weaknesses, and understand the factors that influence your decisions. By becoming more self-aware, you gain clarity on what truly matters to you, what your passions are, and what your limitations are, so you can work to overcome them. Empowerment is built on the foundation of knowing who you are, and where you want to go. It gives you the clarity to take intentional action toward your goals and dreams. Empowerment also comes from self-acceptance. It is the ability to embrace yourself, flaws, imperfections, and all, and still believe that you are worthy of greatness. Empowerment is not about seeking perfection, but about embracing the journey of growth, understanding that you are enough as you are and that you have the power to evolve. It allows you to stop seeking validation from others and instead to validate yourself from within. When you accept yourself, you remove the barriers of doubt and self-criticism that hold you back, and you open the door to endless possibilities. Empowerment is about taking responsibility for your own life. It means recognizing that you are the author of your own story and that the choices you make today shape the future you will experience. Empowerment is not about blaming circumstances or other people for your struggles. It is about taking ownership of your actions, decisions, and their consequences. When you take responsibility for your life, you realize that you have the power to change your situation, that you can decide how to respond to challenges, and that your actions determine your success. An empowered person has the courage to pursue their dreams despite the obstacles that may arise. It is the ability to step outside your comfort zone, take risks, and confront your fears head on. Empowerment gives you the strength to keep going even when the road ahead seems difficult, and it allows you to believe that success is possible, even when others may doubt you. With empowerment, you have the fortitude to push past your self-imposed limits and to act despite uncertainty, because you know that growth and greatness lie just beyond fear. Empowerment also involves the freedom to make choices, is the ability to decide for yourself what is right, what aligns with your values, and what is best for your life. Empowerment is the realization that you are not trapped by your circumstances, but that you have the power to make different choices that align with your vision for your life. The freedom to choose gives you the agency to shape your own future, to decide your own path, and to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Empowerment is about having a positive mindset, choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the limitations. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to improve. Empowered individuals believe that their future is not defined by their past and that their current situation is not a reflection of their potential. They are focused on what they can do, not what they cannot, and they approach each obstacle with the belief that they can overcome it with persistence and resilience. This positive outlook helps them maintain the momentum necessary to move forward even when things get tough. Empowerment is about taking action. It's not enough to simply believe that you can achieve something. You must also take the necessary steps to make it happen. Empowerment is about being proactive, about breaking down your goals into actionable tasks and committing to doing the work. It is the ability to set clear intentions and consistently move toward them, no matter how small the steps may be. Empowerment requires focus, discipline, and the determination to keep pushing forward even when progress feels slow. Ultimately, empowerment is the realization that you are not a passive participant in your life, but the active creator of your reality. It is the belief that you are capable of achieving your dreams, breaking free from limitations, and becoming the best version of yourself. Empowerment is the force that drives you to rise above adversity, to pursue your goals with passion, and to embrace your limitless potential. Rebuilding yourself is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about shedding the old habits, the limiting beliefs, and the doubts that held you back. It's about reclaiming your power and taking control of the narrative of your life. In 2025, the person you were yesterday no longer holds any power over you. You are becoming someone greater, someone unstoppable. So I challenge you today, don't wait for the perfect moment. The time to rebuild is now. Rebuild your mindset, your habits, your life, and your dreams. The future is yours to create.